Welcome everybody to Eastbound and Chell. It's our Week 8 wrap up. You got Mike Naughty, Sunshine, and Pod Diddy. Welcome to the show. How's everybody
What
doing
up?
tonight?
Fucking fantastic.
Super great. Can't get to the guests. Can't wait.
Sit back, crack a cold one, and let's get into it, boys. You ready? Fuck.
Always ready.
Sounds like he's ready to punch a wall, man. Holy.
Nah, bro, I ain't
No,
redneck over here.
no, LG's not ready. LG's not ready, but we're ready.
All right. So we're going to dive in real quick. We'll get a bunch of guests to come in tonight, so we're going to go real fast into the standings and whatnot so we can get these boys on to see what they have to say, huh?
I'm into it.
So
Ready.
after week 8, things are starting to clear up, and we're starting to see who's going to be in and who's not. With one more week left in the season, there's some clear leaders out there, but there's a lot of tight races. So we're going to start out in the Eastern Atlantic. Paul Diddy's division, sorry, which he has failed to establish a lead in. He's been fighting all season, but seems to fall short. Story of his life, I guess. Um,
Yep, we suck.
but anyway, the Eastern Atlantic is led by the Charlotte Checkers, 53, 15, and 4, 110 points. They keep rolling. They seem to post the same record every week. Uh, they got two solid lines, and they keep pumping out the W's. Uh, Directly behind them are Paw Diddy's Hershey Bears with 51, 18, and 3, with 105 points. Uh, Better goal differential than the Checkers, but they've given up 30 more goals. Coming in third are the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, 42, 24, and 5, with 91 points. Seems secure in that third spot. Looks like the Penguins are going to go up to the playoffs. Not much more to say than that. I've played them several times this year. I still don't see it, but it is what it is. Coming in fourth are the Providence Bruins, 40, 29, and 3, 83 points. They're in a fight with the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, who are 38, 31, and 3, with 79 points. Uh, just a hair back with a slim chance of making it into the fourth spot are the Hartford Wolfpack, 33, 34, and 5, with 71 points. And eliminated are the Bridgeport Sound Tigers and the Springfield Thunderbirds. Nobody needs to talk about them. They're not important right now. So there's your Eastern Atlantic. What do you guys think?
Wolfpack will be eliminated by Monday.
That's not saying much. I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely excited to see Providence versus Lehigh Valley this week. With Lehigh Valley as the home team, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think the Phantoms have a hell of a hill. I think the Phantoms almost have to go perfect.
yeah. I mean, it's what 5 points, 4 points.
4 points.
It's not insurmountable. Four
It's
points.
especially with a game against the opponent this week.
Yeah, that's a 4
Yeah,
point swing right there. That you can change the whole tide with one game.
2-point swing or 3-point, whatever you want. No, I just think they're going to have to win at least 2 more games than the Bruins this week to go ahead of them.
Oh,
Including that matchup.
by the way, I forgot to mention to everybody. There is an ongoing drinking game for this show. You are more than welcome to participate. But anytime we mention a specific team, you are required to take a drink. So if you participate, please talk in the chat and let us know that you're drinking. So if we talk about the Checkers, the Bears, the Roadrunners, you are forced to take a shot. We all aware of the rules here.
Still don't get them, but yeah.
It's true. We got to take.
Doesn't matter. We're drinking. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, Checkers is so random. Why not the Eagles? It's a more interesting team to talk about, anyways.
We want to talk about the Eagles? We can talk about the Eagles. That'll come
Oh,
later.
we're going to talk about the Eagles.
That'll
it's going to
come
be a fun
later.
week in that division.
That'll come later.
All right.
I'm going to be wasted by the end of this show.
We all are. It's okay. No, but my opinion is really the two teams to watch out for: the Checkers or the Bears in this division, and I think it's going to come down to those in the Eastern Division, Eastern Conference altogether. I know Laval's come on strong and they look really, really tough, but I don't think they have what it takes to pull it out over the Checkers or the Bears in a 7-game series. So, there you have it. I've laid it down.
Mike Naughty's hot take of the night. Holy.
Yeah, we're running in raw tonight, boy. I'm just telling you.
All right.
All right, we're moving on to the Eastern North. Sunshine, you want to run that down for me, buddy?
Yeah, we'll start out here with Laval. 51 wins on the season, 107 points, a goal differential of 104, 7-2 week for him. Following closely behind here is Syracuse, 49-17-6. Below them is Utica, who has just been absolutely done raw by their NHL team, calling everyone up and getting them banned or whatnot. But they're on 94 points. And then the real battle here for fourth place, Belleville Senators on 73. They're ahead here of Binghamton with 71, Rochester with 70. Everyone else is irrelevant. But you got a three-way battle here for the last weekend.
Super sweaty.
Oh, it's going to be exciting. I mean, honestly, whoever gets that spot's really just going to get walked in 4 games. But it's going to be fun to watch this week.
No, you get to say you make the playoffs, right?
Another week of hockey, and crazier things have happened, We all remember the old Barracuda days. They used to get, 120 points getting bopped out in the first round.
The old Barracuda days, those are still present. Toffoli hasn't changed that yet.
Well, I'll give him the benefit of the playoffs to see if he can change it. I don't want to say anything too soon.
How about you, Paul? How do you feel about the Eastern North? Well, looks like Paul might have
he gone.
Drank himself into a stupor.
Oh no, I put myself on mute. My bad.
Big fail. Go ahead, Bob. Tell us about the Eastern North.
Oof.
Good. I was over here talking. Nobody was listening. No, I mean if that 4th seed beats the Rockets crunch if they take it, holy crap.
That'll be something to talk about. I'd like to talk about that on the show. Huh?
I would love to talk about that. I will bring that guest right on.
Oh, shit talk central. I would love it.
I mean, if they're saving it for the playoffs instead of the season, shit. I guess it's all about making the playoffs, but
yeah,
and the matchups. But
I think the team that would give them a run for it would be the Senators. Out of everybody, is my opinion. But they have the best chance, in my opinion. But I really don't see it happening.
Yeah, I mean, Binghamton has put up a good fight in the few games I've watched them play last couple weeks. So,
the one has the defense and the other one can score. So,
it's true.
Well, there you have the East and North. Really not a whole lot going on. I mean, the Crunch are swapping places with the Rocket, but the Rocket have had a couple of really good weeks. So it really hard to see the Crunch pull out top spot.
No, I think the Rockets had back-to-back first weeks, didn't they?
Yeah, no, that's what I said. I said the Rockets have really had really good weeks, and the Crunch have been unable to come up.
I know. I'm kind of disappointed. I like them switching first the whole weeks.
Yeah, I mean it's like swapping sides with your old lady. Top, bottom, whatever it is. That was a little rough. I'll move on.
This is just shifting all over the place, man. I haven't had enough to drink yet.
Yeah, that's right. You're a little behind. Moving on to the
Mike
West.
Mike must not be married.
I am married, in fact.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know you don't. You don't swap.
Bro, we don't need to get into.
Okay.
For real. For real, you want to talk about my bedroom habits here on the show? It's cool. Moving on to the Western Central.
Man, we are already off the rails.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a fun night tonight, boys. I just see it. It's late in the season, and we've done this show 12 times already this season. So it's we got to get some stuff out of the air. Moving on to the Western Central. Manitoba Moose are leading the division, 48-17 and 8 with 104 points. Clear leader. They're going to take the top spot. Followed closely behind by the Chicago Wolves, Sirius Westers, same as the Rockets, but 46-22 and 5, 97 points. Directly behind them are the San Antonio Rampage, 42-23 and 8. Thankful for the really good start of the season. In fourth place, the Grand Rapids Griffins have overtaken the Texas Stars, 36-30 and 7 with 79 points. 1 point ahead of the fifth place Texas Stars, who are 36-31 and 6. The Rockford Ice Hogs, while not eliminated, are all but out at 30-38 and 5 with 65 points. The Milwaukee Admirals and the worst team in the league, in my opinion, the Iowa Wild, are eliminated.
Whoa, they are not the worst. The Marlies are the worst.
No, I think they're worse than the Marlies. I know the points don't show it, but I think they're worse than the Marlies.
I don't know. I think they have a better first line, if you want to call it third line, whatever.
I think we can agree to disagree, Paul. We can.
Okay.
We can go at this all day, but I think the management in Toronto is better than the management in Iowa, in personal experience. I love you, Peace, but you need to find a different profession.
Yeah, Peace is a better player, but maybe not the best manager.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude, but I just don't think he has what it takes to run a team. Uh, Sunshine, what's your take on the Central?
I mean, to be honest with you, I think it's just kind of over. I don't really see the Texans or the Stars climbing back up into that fourth spot.
They've really fallen off, haven't they?
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks in a row here, and I mean,
Can I say I called this last week?
You can say it, Pa.
we didn't do a show last week, did we?
Oh, then 2 weeks ago.
We did an All-Star last week.
We did the All-Star game, and I said
Oh,
the
okay.
Griffins will pass. We may check the record, but I'm pretty sure I said the Griffins will pass.
Well,
Mike asked me, and I said the Stars don't have the offense.
yeah, well, I mean, it's hard to do with a 4 and 6 or 3 and 6 week. I think that's what they had, 3 and 6, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So, but
not in our division. Spoiler alert.
But the Griffins have been ripping off W's, just ripping them off.
It's they're playing right now like we thought they would at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, you think maybe John Kenny had a little pep talk in the Discord, got the boys pumped, huh?
Or John Kennedy's always winning his games. I don't know.
Did he show up?
He's actually beating the bottom teams he's supposed to beat.
Is he not washed?
I don't know. He's not washed. He might be. He's a scrub hunter, man. He's the number 1 scrub hunter. Let's give him that.
All right. So no doubt about it, Manitoba Moose are coming out of his top seed. So whoever comes in that 4 seed is going to have to really do something because I don't see them getting past the Moose.
Can we just say the Meese are back on top?
Yeah, the Meese are back on top. The really interesting thing will be, and we'll talk about it later, will be the 2 versus 3 game. So we'll talk about that shortly. Moving on to the Western Pacific, Pa, you got your screen up? Because I don't think either me or Sunshine are qualified to handle this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll talk about it. First overall in that division, you got the CUDA. And then you got the Condors followed up behind them. They've been on a nice little run. Have a chance to catch the CUDA, but that's the only team actually in the division that can actually probably feat with the CUDA here. You got the Goals, and then you got the Eagles right there, right behind them, 2 points. And you got the Roadrunners right there. Followed 2 points behind them. Heat are pretty much done. And the Reign are been done since the start of the season. But, yeah, I mean, you got a pretty tight division right here. You have a chance for the Condors to actually take the Barracuda for the 1 seed. And there's 3 teams actually buying for the 3, 4, 5 seed.
Yeah, so it's been really interesting. Sunshine and I both have a stake in this, so we have personal experience as to what's going on. So I'm going to direct my question to Sunshine here. Sunshine,
hit me.
Do you got what it takes? Do you have the metal inside you to get that spot? I'm just asking for a friend.
I'm not sure. Why not? I'm not very confident.
Can I say the Goals are choking this?
Oh yeah. Honestly, I would assume that the Gulls just drop out and we both make the playoffs.
So let's talk about the Gulls. This is a team that we all talked about in week 2 and 3, who we thought were going to challenge, who we thought were going to give the Barracuda a run for their money, who had what it took.
My second hot take, I thought they were going to trip down. I still think they're way too high.
Okay, so what I said during that hot take were the Gulls were the team to do it. So let me refresh everybody's memory. Sunshine said the Gulls didn't have what it took. Mike Naughty said that they did. Mike Naughty is wrong. Sunshine is correct. Is that what you wanted to hear, Sunshine?
No, I wouldn't say you're wrong yet, but I just think they're a minus 61 on the goal differential.
I think I'm wrong because they are a one-line team. So they get 3 wins a week in the past, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Not even. They didn't even get 3 wins this week.
It really only takes 1 week here. They just need 1 good week and they can stay ahead of us.
So it's a really interesting division with the 3 teams in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th spot, and with the top 2 teams fighting it out. So it's open everywhere.
Yeah, I'll be honest. If I were to get the 4 seed, I would rather play Bakersfield. I'd rather play the CUDA.
Oh, because Bakersfield's super hot right now.
Oh, they're on fire, man. They are absolutely on fire. I don't want to play them in the first round. I'll be honest.
But to be honest, this is what makes LG fun. I mean, there are 5 teams vying for 4 spots, and everybody's got a shot.
Oh yeah, I love it.
This is what competitive hockey is all about. What do you think about that, Paul?
Oh yeah, I mean you got a shot to be in that division. You guys have one or two lines maybe at most, so I mean you compete in that division.
Look at Bakersfield last season, though. Everybody counted them out. They were what, a third seed?
I think there
Oh
were
yeah,
4. I could be wrong.
well, it might have been for Pelly. I
Yeah.
don't know where's Pelly when we
So
need him.
so then they came through and made it all the way to the Calder. So you can't just you can't discount a team. When you make it to the playoffs, it's a whole different scenario. Whole different
I
scenario.
don't know. I just see the Moose coming out of the West. That's all.
Well, there you have it. There's Paw Diddy's
Hot take.
wisdom.
Wisdom.
All right. So there you have your weekly standing roundup. That was what happened after this week. Um, Unfortunately, LG has failed to put out a power ranking, so we're not going to be able to talk about that. At this time, we're going to bring in our first guest of the night. So I would like to welcome King Lime to the show. If he can take himself off mute, there he is.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
So King, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So
I'd like to see. Can I say something?
yeah, go ahead, bro.
King,
Uh-oh.
congrats on the scoring record, buddy.
Hey, let's go, boys. Thank you.
So for everybody who's not aware, if you don't know, if you've been sleeping under a rock or you've had your head under a pillow, King Lime is the GM for the Providence Bruins, and currently he leads the league in points and goals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I saying that correctly? So
You got her.
I'm gonna pull it up here since I was unfortunately taken away from that.
I think he's got double the goals, almost close of the next person.
Yeah, he beat Jay Claus's record, right?
Yeah, he had 83. I got 89.
With 1 week left.
Yeah,
So King,
that was back before the API, too. So.
congratulations on your record and whatnot.
Hey, thank you.
Your name will be on the books for a while, I imagine. And we have shit on you all season, so we're going to continue to do it tonight if you don't mind.
I love it. Let's keep it going.
So as we all well know, King Lime is famous for Pa's favorite thing, scrub hunting or
Can we
westing.
just say Scrub Hunter of the Year?
Yeah. So and I've seen it, and I'm sure.
Sorry, John.
I'm sure that everybody else has taken notice. But regardless, as you noticed last week, I gave you props, and I'll give you props again, bro. It's still a feat, regardless of what you're doing. It's still a feat. 89 goals is pretty impressive.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So Sunshine, you were the one to line us up this guest. I'll let you have at it, bro.
Oh, it's all good. I just thought it'd be fun to have on. The biggest question, and I think the question on everyone's mind: do you play an away game this season?
To be honest with you, I have reached out to a few owners West v West, but it always comes down to the the usual. The availability, this and that and the other thing. So it's not like I haven't tried to do the West v West matchup this season as I have. So it's been an effort, but it's I don't think anybody wants to play our West line, even if you are West.
I do.
Yeah, you
I think
did.
you already did. Yeah, I think you already did, bud.
Happened, dog.
Yeah, I didn't have all West players, but I still play it. I ain't no bitch.
No, to be honest, and people can say what they want. Last year, I played in 118 ping, and I had to carry the most overrated player in LG, I think.
Yeah.
If you can check that.
So a little backstory.
Keegan?
Little backstory. King
I'm
Lime.
kidding. I love Keegs.
King Lime was on the Rochester Americans last season until right before the trade deadline, and he was moved. What team did you go to?
I was moved to Bridgeport Sound Tigers.
Yeah, you were moved to Bridgeport.
And then,
and
then there was a trade reverse, and then I was moved to San Diego.
So you were denied that Calder, right?
You bet.
Yeah. So I remember that distinctly from last season.
So if you remember that so distinctly, you can understand why I'm pouring it on this season.
Well, no, that can't be
pissed.
forgiven. I'm not
pissed.
going to take that as an excuse or as a cop out. I won't allow you to circumvent the blame for scrub hunting. I won't do it. Sorry, bro.
Said it can happen.
He's not really scrub hunting. He's like unintentionally scrub hunting.
No, I
People
mean
are
I
just
get it.
throwing
He's
their
just not
lines
playing
in.
away games. He's only playing home games.
And to be honest with you, even if we play the top lines, they put their third out. So what am
'cause
I?
it's usually,
You know what I mean?
usually a home game.
Well, no, because it's a home
I'll be
game.
honest, we played you guys,
No,
and we were
no.
away, and I'm like, yeah, no chance you're getting.
And I
my
can't
top.
knock
But
you.
that's exactly what I'm saying. So even if like you guys get the luxury of playing any home or away game you want because you're doing it on your own ping. You've done it your whole career. Where us West guys, we can only play home games to play on our fucking connection.
Do West guys really matter though?
But that's exactly
Well,
it. Shows they do now, baby.
hold on,
89
hold on,
Dino!
hold on, King. Hold on, King. To go back to Pa's statement, yeah, it does matter, Pa. If you've noticed, most of the top teams have a really solid West line. Most. I didn't say all. I didn't say all. Hershey Bears are excluded from that.
If you had a good
No,
owner,
Checkers don't
your
have a
team
West.
has
Checkers don't have a West line. Friends
Neither
don't
does
have a West
Syracuse
line.
or Laval.
Laval doesn't have a West line. Moose don't have a West line.
The Moose do have a West line.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, the Moose do have a West line.
So I do have one more question, real quick, for King Lime.
Of course, buddy.
So big week. You're not exactly in the playoffs yet. Are you playing against the Phantoms? Most important game of the week.
To be honest with you, I have asked Mullet if he wanted to West v West that game, and he wants to West us. So, I definitely want to play that game. If I don't play that game, I'll be playing the Rocket, the Bears, the Checkers, and the Penguins.
The Bears.
The Bears.
You guys got 10 this week?
Yeah, I got a 4-game
10
week coming up here.
10 week. 10 week. Yep.
10 week for the Eastern, huh?
I'm trying to play King.
I think it's for everybody. So
No,
yeah,
it's not. It's not for everybody. We had our 10 week last week.
Oh, really?
Our 10 week was like week
the
2.
East has 10 weeks.
Yeah, the West is on a 9 week.
Yeah, West had 10 the week before, and now the East has 10 weeks.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I'd like to play. I know Trick really well, who is on Mullet's West line. He's a good West player. He wants to West v West. We'll just have to see what Mullet comes down to here, and I guarantee he's going to want to East it because.
Can he West?
Why wouldn't he? Right?
So
I Wested him.
So given that, now that we got this in, I'm going to invite Mullet to the show.
Fuck yeah.
So Mullet, if you'd be so kind to join us.
One quick shout out to the It's Clan real quick.
Go ahead. Take your 5 seconds of fame.
Quick shout out to It's Easy Peasy for buying me a scuff this year and making it magical that I can actually get close to 90 goals. So thanks to that guy. But thanks, boys.
There you go. Welcome Mullet to the show. Mullet is the GM for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, if you don't know. Welcome, Mullet.
What's going on, boys?
Mullet.
So
St. Louis brother here.
So in all fairness, we're going to give Mullet a chance to retort against King Lime here for the I'm going to pull it up here. Give me a second for the Eastern Atlantic 4 spot.
I think they're 5 points behind. 4 points.
4 points.
4 points.
Should be 2, but I'll take the gun to the head on that one.
Well, that's a good one. So Mullet, you guys are 4 points behind the Bruins, 10-game week, and King Lime has, I guess, put it out there is what he said, as he's challenged you guys to West for the Bruins versus Phantoms game. What's your retort, bro?
Well, I mean, obviously nobody wants to play that line, but it is away, so I guess we're gonna have to see how the available.
I want to play that line. Don't lie. Why nobody want to play that line?
That's cool. No, but yeah, he did come out to me yesterday and ask me, and honestly, for most people, it'd be like a screw you, buddy. You're getting Wested, but I mean, we only have 4 home games, I think, so I don't really have much to work with. So
and I Wested him twice this year, like I said.
Yeah.
He's got ample opportunity to do it to me, and that's an advantage. If your owner didn't put a line together for you to have an advantage, that's your team's problem.
Yeah, that comes down to availability and whatnot too. Summer season availability is shit, but it's going to be interesting to see which one of you guys come out of the Eastern Atlantic to go face either the Bears or the Checkers.
I mean, I got 2 points to point out for the both of us. So for me, if our West line can actually win a home game, we are in. Now for Lime's team, it's his second and third line, so they have to win.
2/3, please, for being correct.
They have.
I mean, isn't your West line
they're
supposed
losing
to win?
the shitters.
Yeah, like
Oh,
every game.
dude. To be honest, Mullet, it's a win-win for me, buddy. Because if we get knocked out of the playoffs, Shaggy doesn't make the playoffs, and if we make the playoffs, then we fucking make the playoffs.
Oh.
I love it.
So shout out to my boy Shag.
Shout out
I
to
think
Shag.
I think the bigger question is, can one of you guys beat the Checkers?
I feel like we have, or we can. Like I think I want to say 2 of our 4 we were away, and we kept them within 1 on 1, and the other game I think it was within 2. So I mean, I know we can hang, and 2 of them were against the second line. So I don't think we played their top line. So that's another thing I gotta kind of look into. But like I said, I think we have a chance. I don't know about line, but I think we got a chance.
My 2 third lines will not have a fucking chance. And my line, I don't know, I got fully fisted by Skyrie in his line. So, it's to be honest with the thing about my line is if one person is playing off, everybody's off. So it's all about who shows up on what night.
Well, in reality, the Phantoms have to get at least 2 on you boys, and they have to score more goals doing it, because the goal differential, you guys are the Bruins are ahead by 3 goals. So the Phantoms have to
It's manageable.
outscore you guys by 3 goals and win 2 more games than you. So
yeah, and which is easily manageable by them. I got 4 really hard teams this week, so I won't be scoring as much as I usually am.
You got the Bears.
The Bears.
yeah,
And the
no,
Checkers, take a fucking drink.
it's no walk in the park in that Eastern Atlantic Division, to be sure. So I'm gonna leave King and Mold on the show if you guys can hang with us, if you don't mind.
For sure.
Of course.
I'm gonna bring in another guest here, John Kenny. Welcome to the show.
Oh, the true #1 scrub hunter, baby.
Oh yeah, what's up, boys?
Is he washed? Is he washed?
Oh yeah.
So,
Big wash.
so,
Oh yeah.
so, John, we gotta ask you, bro. How'd you do it,
I don't know.
bro? You went from what was it, 6th, 7th place, and you've walked yourself into a playoff spot right now.
Yeah, thanks BD's. BD's been doing everything. He's been carrying the stuff really.
Yeah,
Getting
no,
the team around at the deadline.
no, and it's fortunate for you. The stars have fallen off the face of the earth, but
Oh yeah.
it looks like you guys are gonna make a hard push for the last week of the season. Yeah.
Exactly. Hope so. Play the Stars this week should be a biggie.
Yeah, so you got all interdivisional, and I don't really. I'm gonna pull up your schedule here. I don't really see a whole lot of challenge outside of the Meese, unless you get wested by Chicago. But are you home or away against Chicago this week? Let me pull it up. Hold on.
Gotcha. I think we're away. We were home.
You
last time
are
we played
away,
them.
so you will be wested. I guarantee
It's alright.
it.
We got a central line. We're chilling.
All right.
So
But
all the top teams in the West have a central or West line, is what you're saying.
no, the Eagle. Oh, okay, all the top teams. Okay, we're not a top team. You can kiss my ass.
Ooh.
Yeah, we didn't say Eagles here.
Yeah, go. Yeah. All right.
Is that a drink though? Does that count?
That does.
No.
I'm drinking.
He's drinking because he feels bad.
Oh, but anyway,
Ouch.
to get back to John, yeah, you face us this week. I hope to see you. I doubt I will
Oh, really?
see you. I doubt
What
I'll
day is that?
that's on Tuesday at 8:30. I won't see you because I guarantee you I get put on other games.
I don't think I'm playing Tuesday.
Yeah, but
He says I don't roll out of bed for bottom feeders, man.
Yeah, exactly.
big
Hey, you
ripple.
guys want to stop releasing your lines early?
Hey, who cares?
So
you
I mean-
can always change it. You can always change it.
so
Exactly.
Big diversions.
so I'm gonna bring Mullet and King back in to give John a little bit. Mullet and King, out of the Western Central, who you got who you got coming out of there, in your opinion?
Go ahead, Moe.
Griffins. I mean, Texas is just falling apart, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but I definitely got John Kenny's team coming out.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you what's going on there?
By all means,
for
Pa,
it.
give us some inside information. Pa has his hands in everybody's pocket. I swear to God.
Oh, I know them. The problem is they can't score. There's
Yeah.
no scoring. Their
So-
forwards are lost.
So the real question is, who is falling further? Is it the goals or the stars?
Goals.
The goals, man. You lost 7 in a row when you're in a playoff spot.
I don't know. The Stars blew like a 20-point lead or something.
All right, so now that you brought
So
that
what
up,
are we
we're
looking at here? The
well,
Griffins?
we were looking at the Griffins, but the boys brought up the Western Pacific. I was trying to stay in Western Central for right now. So
Oh, sorry.
so let's
Somebody said the goals.
yeah, let's stay in the Western Central and talk about the Griffins. and their push for the playoffs. But myself, I don't see the Stars doing much, especially after a 3-6 week. And
Yeah.
Griffins, you guys had really the past 2 weeks. You guys stomped on fools, huh?
Oh yeah, been killing it.
Well,
So
do they play this week?
Yeah, we play.
yeah,
Okay, that's a big game. Big game.
yeah, because there's only 1 point separating you guys. So I mean, if the
Exactly.
Stars wake up and decide to play hockey, I mean, you guys are in trouble.
Well, they got Billy O.
Oh, buddy, Billy, the goat,
Dragon
Mr.
Bucks.
3 out of 9 avail.
Elite.
Scrum hunting. They're all against the worst teams too.
Let me ask you this, John Kenny, and then I'll let you other boys chime in. You've all played the Wolves this season. How do you guys feel about the Wolves? I mean, they've silently but steadily just stayed in it all season.
I really don't know. Like, my line beat them, and I was on like 200 ping the whole game. So, I really don't know. They're a good team. They got a West line that'll win games in playoffs.
I'll let
Don't
Sunshine
sleep on them.
chime in here with Math Double and crew.
I mean, they're kind of like the Gulls for me were early in the year, and maybe Utica, where I just thought they would fall off eventually. But I mean, they're playing well. I mean, I don't know. They seem a bit high, but at the same time, if you're winning, you're winning. I never really saw them as like one of the elite teams, to be honest.
They kind of look like the Providence Bruins
A little bit.
with
Yeah,
that West
yeah.
line, and then the rest of it's kind of just meh.
Shitters.
It's all there somewhere.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe the division's not as strong as we think it is, and it just looks like.
Well, to be honest, I don't even think their West line is that tough.
No,
You would think not, but they're
You
winning.
know,
You know, like,
You know,
They're winning.
Squall, and now that they brought Voltage in there is a huge help for
Mhm.
Squall. Squall playing with a West goalie. Like, I love you, Fitty. You're good on the sticks, buddy, but you're not a forward.
Fuck you, Fitty.
oh,
We're just letting it
Tell
all
us how
loose
you-
tonight. We're just letting it
Tell
all
us how
loose
you
tonight,
really
boys.
feel. Tell us how you really feel.
But you know when King's going to be here, it's going to be a toxic show.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
so we're gonna move past the Western Central. Thanks for the chime, boys. We're gonna move into the Western Pacific, and then we'll finish it with the Eastern North. So moving into the Western Pacific, as you all may or may not be aware, Sunshine and I are both in this division. So I'm gonna let Pa lead us through, if you don't mind, bro. Take a drink before you do it, please, and lead us through this hot mess.
This hot mess.
big
I
dumpster
mean,
fire.
you mean the goals choking?
Oh,
Oof.
oh,
Never
They
forget.
are 7 losses in a row. Holy crap!
that was a tough
I
week.
I know you're playing my division, but fuck, you couldn't beat the Wolfpack or the Thunderbirds. I don't know if maybe they beat the Thunderbirds. I don't know, but I mean, you're playing my division. So that 7 losses in a row. Crap, you're choking it.
So Sunshine, I'm going to let you go in here and let's talk about the Condors and the Barracuda before we get into our juicy shit.
I mean, the Condors are legit. Like they seem to have 2-3 really solid lines that are just rolling. The the Cuda. Like, I mean, yeah, they're first place.
Toffoli got his line to wake up.
Yeah, I know, but they still just like, not that they're not good. Obviously, they're good. They're in top spot.
Yeah, they 46
Just never really-
dubs, bro. 46
They just
dubs.
never really
is-
strike you as like anything like they're
So
like
you're
the
saying
moves are amazing.
they don't scare you, is what you're saying.
Absolutely not. Like I said, I would rather play them than the Condors.
I would agree with that testament.
The Condors are on fire right now.
Oh yeah, wouldn't want to touch them.
I mean, they are coming up, chasing that Cuda down.
So I really think the Cuda are going to hold on. I think Sunshine and Pa are on the take that the Condors are going to take the top spot.
I don't know if they will, but
Yeah,
if
they'll
they
give it a
match up
run.
if they match up in the playoffs, I think the Condors will beat them.
That's a hell of a series, I'll tell you what. But moving on, we're going to talk about this third, fourth spot. So Sunshine,
Hit me.
do the Roadrunners have what it takes
I'm getting
Oh,
some
shit.
serious deja vu here.
to
We got a
make
drink.
to make it to the you got to drink. Everybody take a drink. Come on, to make it to the to at least the fourth spot, if not the third spot.
Yes. The problem is we're playing so far below any sort of expectation we have for ourselves.
So, the conversations you and I had all week, can you guys score goals? Is that a possibility?
Nope.
Like, I mean,
Nope. I mean, we played Lehigh Valley, lost 1-0. I mean, to me, that's just absolutely unacceptable. The defense plays fantastic. The goalie's out here standing on his head, and we can't get him one goal. It's real frustrating, like you're just gonna leave your guy out there to dry.
so I really believe, and I think Sunshine is in agreement. Paul probably in agreement, and all of our guests, John Kenny, Mullet, and King Lime, might be in agreement. I think the Gulls are going to fall. I think they're going to fall all the way out.
Holy
I just
cow,
don't know
they're
with
so
Tuxton
jobby.
though. They're struggling with goals. You need to score goals to
Go-
win.
Yeah, but the goal differential when they lose huge.
Yeah, minus
they get
61 is
beat
bad.
down.
What did they get beat by the what was it? The Thunderbirds 8-0 this week.
Yeah, that one's a bit unforgivable.
Springfield.
quite
They got beat by
honest.
Springfield 8-0.
It happened.
Who
Didn't
did?
King lose to like a whole bunch of TCs a couple weeks ago?
Shut up.
Yeah,
Shout out, baby doubles.
games happen.
Yeah, I did. I lost to the Baby Devils with 4 TECs and
Hey.
fucking Bockwist.
Hey, King, it's okay.
Yeah.
I lost to the Roadrunners.
So I'm going to take this
I lost to
opportunity.
Peacekeeper this year.
I'm going to take this opportunity.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I have two. Give me that.
So now that you all got it out of your way, I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about my Eagles. Let me flex a little second.
Fuck the Eagles.
So
Dude says flex, good one.
Let's go, Eagles.
So let me pull up. I'll pull up the forum post here. What do we go from? What was it? 13 and 23. Hold on. Let me pull it up here. Let me.
Can we say this division is shit?
It
I was about
doesn't.
to say,
It doesn't matter.
It's really bad.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
It
matter.
definitely matters. What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on. Where is it at? Ovi posted this. Hold on.
Yeah,
hold
it's
on.
not the greatest comeback
Real
season.
quick, Mike, that's like saying that me westing people doesn't matter.
It
Bro,
doesn't.
bro, I don't get an opportunity to flex very often. You're gonna deal with it. I don't care.
It's not
You're
much
gonna
of a
jinx
flex,
yourself,
but
just saying.
Because
That's true.
I am the biggest shit. 19, 28, and 4. That's what it was. 19, 28, and 4. Hold on. To 34,
Mike
31,
made
and
this
6.
team. Ever
My boy
since
Greek
Mike,
out there carrying.
Mike's 6-0 on this team.
7 and 0. No, 7 and 0.
7-0.
Don't shortchange me, bro.
Shit.
What's wrong with
sorry,
you?
Man.
What's
Sorry.
wrong with you? Don't shortchange me. 7 and 0 since I've been traded to the Colorado Eagles.
I made a mistake.
Facts. But anyway, I think they really surprised the Roadrunners.
no.
No, we didn't surprise you.
No, even when you were below Stockton, when we were
Oh,
talking
shit, I
about
gotta
the manager chat, I was saying I'm more worried about the Eagles than I am Stockton. I had no fear of Stockton.
But anyway,
What
I
happened to them?
They have like a half a line.
four
They forfeit half their games.
forfeits in a week, right? Is it 3 or 4?
Yeah, well, like it's like Corn's line will play, and then they'll forfeit the rest. It seems like. I'm like,
Scrub
all right,
Hunter.
cool. You try, dude. Hey, I smacked him down like.
Yo, what's wrong with
7-3 or
Scrub Hunter?
something.
Well, does it?
Nothing's wrong with it.
Does it?
I'm just saying.
Doesn't Corn hold the records though?
Yeah, you have 2 of the biggest scrub hunters in here right now.
Yeah, like what do you
Facts.
mean?
Well, hold on. One's a scrub hunter and one's just scrub hunter by chance because nobody wants to play the West line. Let's get that straight.
I
Love
mean,
you, Pa.
we can go back to the schedule and see what teams he played, regardless of who wanted to put out or not.
Buddy, I'm helping you get in by taking the goals. That's all good.
All
I
right.
appreciate it. I'm
All
just
right.
talking a little shit.
Well, that was fun.
I don't like to look at my team.
Western
It's too
Pacific
sad.
was fun. I think we all agree that the Eagles and Roadrunners are going to make it, and the Gulls are going to come out. Anybody disagree with that?
Eh,
I disagree.
I don't
the
think
Roadrunners-
Tuxton's making it. Tuxton's falling.
It's fucking Tucson.
It's Tuxton.
It's Tuscan for sure.
Yeah, Tuxton.
I
Tuscan
don't know.
Roadrunners.
Did the goals respond this week? I don't know.
Yeah, they have to. Everybody had the bad week.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
right.
see. We'll see if we eat our words next week. How about that?
I mean, the Gulls have the worst schedule.
Catch
out of
me
the 3
outside.
Teams.
But
And-
Eagles are making
and
it.
and
That's
how,
a fact.
how many drinks we got to take? You said Tucson like 5 times.
Like 9.
Jesus
I
Christ.
gotta go get some more. Fuck.
Yeah.
Hopefully Colorado didn't jinx themselves because they've been talking a lot of shit this week.
We're swagging a little bit. It's all right.
Nah, my boy Greek will back. Go 3-0.
I mean, not if he's playing my team twice.
Oh, he will. He got it.
Oh.
Hey,
Ayo.
I'm just saying.
When Greek is doing good
M.
in this
Hogan's
division,
the one
holy
carrying a
shit.
backpack. I'm gonna put it out there. M. Hogan's the one
M.
putting
Hogan.
it.
Yeah, I agree with that. But when
Hey, my
Greek
God,
is doing
we're
good,
gonna fight, no doubt.
Oh yeah,
Definitely fighting this game.
bro. You see me this week, bro? We dropping the gloves.
Throw the hands.
Hey, Paul, who's your scrub hunter of the week, though?
Hold on. We'll get there.
Don't you worry about.
Don't get
my
ahead of
scrub
yourself.
hunter of the
Hey,
week.
it's this entire Discord chat right now. What do you mean?
That's what I was just gonna say.
So
You ain't getting me to spill the
I
beans
said it.
yet.
I'm gonna rein all you
You're my
boys
scrub
in.
hunter for life, though, John.
I'm gonna rein all you
Yeah.
boys in, and we're gonna talk about the Eastern North here, and I want to hear from John as well, since you've been so quiet.
Yeah.
Eastern North, Laval, obviously, Syracuse, obviously, Utica, obviously. It's the fourth,
Rip
fifth, and
Utica.
sixth spot that is similar to the Western Pacific. You got Belleville, you got Binghamton, and you got Rochester, all 3 points away from each other. Rochester has managed to stay in it after all the turmoil. Jay Claus made a couple big moves at the trade deadline. And also, didn't they ban Yeep? Is that what happened?
No, they
waived.
sent him. They waived him. Just
They waived
for
him.
cap. No, nobody picked him up. I don't get it.
Well, he's 9 mil.
Yeah.
$9 million. Are you gonna pick that up, Paul?
Oof.
Yeah.
You can
No,
have
I mean,
it.
But they waived him. They're gonna call him back up.
$9 million minus
Whatever.
14. I mean, go ahead, bro. Have at it.
No,
Anyway.
I don't have the cap. And plus, he won't play because you got only.
Do you have the
Snapchat
patience?
Talk to him.
Do you have the
No, you
patience?
there's only way you're gonna talk to him is through Snapchat.
Oh,
He
get-
won't play for anybody else.
Get out of here.
Or Nort. He won't play for anybody else.
All right,
anymore.
so,
That's why I banned him last year.
Since John's been so quiet, I'm gonna bring you in here since you were a previous Rochester American Calder Cup winner.
Cup check.
Calder
Cup
Cup. Yeah, I just gave it to you, bro. Don't
Yeah,
put me out
uh-huh.
there like that.
No,
Yeah,
Cup check. Cup check.
Anyway, do you think the Americans have what it takes, or you think
Oh, yeah.
you
They
do?
got it.
You do? You think
Yeah,
they're gonna come
yeah.
back from that 3-point deficit?
I have no idea how Belleville is doing so good. And the Devils,
See, I disagree with you. I like Belleville.
I don't think so.
I mean, be honest, these 3 teams suck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
they're
whoever
worse
makes
than
it
the
is gonna
Eagles
get
Roadrunners.
swept,
We're not talking about whether they're good or not. We're talking about playoff spots, Paul. Can you focus? I know the margaritas are strong. Can you focus, please?
I'll try.
I mean, hey, if the Devils can beat King Westline, I think they got a chance every day.
Oof.
You know what? As a previous Cup theft, Rochester American, I think that Nordy's definitely got what it takes. You know, if he throws up the Big Daddy Bingo Bang Bongos this season, he's definitely gonna. Right.
So I like the Senators to pull this out, personally.
They're playing way above what I thought they would. To be honest.
And I think they're playing well, but I don't think the Devils have what it takes to keep in the hunt. You know, they have
I
some.
disagree with you.
They have
I
some.
think the Devils will do it. Their defense is really good,
Crazy.
They have really good goaltending.
and defense is good. They don't have any offense, but their defense and goaltending is good.
I mean, they got good left wings.
They have a really good ECUs as well.
I mean, I'll say.
Who
The
said that?
goaltending
Was that King? Did you just say
Yeah,
they
that
have
was
really
King.
good?
They have really good ECUs. It's just been heard.
I'm
on the-
gonna mute you
No,
the
I've
rest of
heard
the
it
show.
once or twice.
I swear to God. I swear to God, you are horrible. Anyway.
Are you saying their ECU should be playing?
Yes.
Oh, I'm drinking just because of that. Yeah, I can't.
ECU season, baby.
Anyway,
Looking for the playoffs.
so Pa and Sunshine, who you got coming out of Eastern North in the 4th spot?
Devils.
I also like the Devils.
And so John Kenny has the Americans, Mike Naughty
Yeah.
has the Senators, Pa and Sunshine have the Devils. King, I don't want to hear from you, but let's hear it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I said Americans.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That'd be row.
Oh, all right.
I mean,
So,
we all love Nort here, but come on, man. They're so...
Yo, how can the Devils when they got DC Deke on defense? What do you mean?
I thought they waived him.
No,
nah,
I
he's still
waived
there.
him.
Yeah.
all right. So now that we're done with that, we're going to talk about possible playoff matchups coming out of each division real quick. We gotta go through this pretty quickly, boys. So out of the Eastern Atlantic, if the Charlotte is able to hold on to the number 1 spot, they'll face either the Bruins or the Phantoms. I'm gonna say, Mullet, I love you, but I'm gonna say the Bruins pull this out. So Pa, Sunshine,
Hey,
Hi- who was that? You cut out on me. Was that Mullet?
Nope, that was
John Kenny. Anyway, Sunshine
Wait,
Paw.
what?
Sunshine Paw. Who you got taking that first round matchup?
I'm gonna assume Charlotte would rather play Providence, and I do like Charlotte in that matchup.
I mean, I like Charlotte in any of the matchups. I mean,
It's true.
no offense, but
Yeah, and I think we're all in agreement. Charlotte will be the team that come out of it. And then you got Hershey and the Gwynns.
I mean, I pray
yeah.
they don't. I want one of them 4 teams to beat them just so I
Yeah.
can laugh at the Checkers. But
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Checkers in 6 or something.
So Hershey and Gwynns, another easy one. I think that goes in
There it is.
4. I think that goes in 4. I don't see.
I'll say 5. There's always
I'll say-
one that squeaks
I'll say
through.
5 or 6. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
There's usually one that squeaks.
So real quick, there's your Eastern Atlantic preview. Anybody else got something to chime in on that? Mullet,
Mm-mm.
by all means, if you think your team comes through, you think you got what it takes to take Checkers?
As long as we don't have a cancer fest, I think we have a solid chance. I'm gonna be dead honest.
No, keep that Discord in check, bro.
wait. Hold on, I got a question. Do you guys show up for away games?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I was just wondering.
See, that's why I have a hard time with Providence, because if they get to a game 7, I mean, especially against Charlotte, that's an East line that they gotta play.
That's an interesting
Bruins in
story.
5.
King played good on the East Line last year. He'll be chilling.
Hey, man, I'm praying for you, man. I'll pray for you.
Hey,
All right.
thanks, John Kenny.
So-
I
so-
appreciate
You're
that,
welcome.
bud.
I got you.
So
Yeah,
move.
You hear that, boys? King played on the East Line last season and did great. He'll do fine.
What?
Well, until the
Move-
trade deadline.
Moving on to the Eastern North, I don't mean to move it ahead, but we got a time constraint here. Laval, top spot. Crunch are going to probably take second. Utica's definitely going to take third. And then you got the toss-up in the next 3. Paw, your first round matchup, you obviously say the Rocket and Devils, right?
Rockets, Devils. Rockets will take it 4.
In 4.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
I mean, they could play pretty much anybody of those 3 teams, and I think they take it in 4.
King, Mullet, John.
Well stacked. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd probably say 5 against Rochester.
You think so? Newark takes
Uh,
1.
Let's go Rochester in 6.
Oh, buddy.
Calm her down. Easy.
That'll
You know,
that'll
Beast
almost
likes
be a
choking in
choke job.
playoffs.
Boys, I gotta set up some talk after this, you know?
That is true about Beast. I'll give you that. Besides one season in CHL.
All right, so moving on to Syracuse, Utica. That's an interesting matchup.
Syracuse.
Syracuse.
Deep-
French lost their top guy.
They got the West line.
Yeah, deeper
That's-
defensively too. I don't see Syracuse not coming out of that one.
Yeah, I mean, Utica, they got 2 of their best wingers taken away as well, so I mean...
They got 2 of them?
Yeah, it's not Boog got sent up, right?
Yeah, and Itsy Days.
Yeah.
That's the-
Mhm.
It's not boobs
Yeah.
on
Or,
my
oh, I'm sorry. Itsy Days is who it was. It's the same fucking prefix. I'm taking a drink. You can kiss my
I
lips.
Real
like
close.
days better.
That was a big hit.
Yeah, I swap. I'm gonna go with the Crunch here. I totally forgot about them being called up.
Yeah, it's a shame, honestly.
All right, moving on.
Comets forgot how to score too.
Yeah,
Well, losing 2 your top 6 will do it.
that'll do it to you.
Or being not in the what's it.
Moving on to the Western Central. Manitoba Moose definitely have the top spot. I don't see Chicago catching them. And if we're all in agreement, that probably Griffins pulled that out. Yeah.
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 So Manitoba, the Meese versus the Griffs. I got the Meese stomping them in 4 games. Sorry, John. Sorry, John.
I will take the Meese in 5.
I'll take the Meese in 6. I assume John will take 2 games there, hopefully.
John is playoff proven. I'll give him that.
There's
Yeah,
always one
and they have
team each
Fur
year
days.
that blows it in the playoffs. Every year there's 1 seed that, or like 2 seed that just gets upset.
Hashtag San Jose.
I think it's
Yeah.
Charlotte Checkers on that one. I don't think they're gonna be.
Hey,
Ooh.
my man.
Ooh,
I love it.
he's coming in with a hot butter knife. He's coming in with a hot butter knife and
You
putting it
guys
down.
are wrong.
They
If
do
the
have
number
a
one
bunch-
seed- Go ahead. I'll let you
They
go.
do have a bunch of guys that they can fall back on for ECUs.
Oh, here we go.
I mean,
All right, let's be
literally,
honest.
Like the
Let's
Devils.
be honest here. If the number 1 seed's going to lose, it's going to be the CUDA.
Fact. Fact.
That's a good one too.
They can't even really be called a number 1 seed. Only number 1
Yeah,
seed without
to-
100 points. Does that count?
Oh,
Toeful, you
first
might blow
round
that
or
one,
what?
but
If
Yeah,
they
so
have the biggest percentage,
So
if a
fully,
number
bro.
1 team is going to lose, it would be the CUDA,
All right.
percentage-wise.
Toeful's pulling out.
So
Yeah, I think so.
the 2-3 seed, the Wolves Rampage. That is probably one of the better series I see in this whole
See,
playoffs.
I like the Wolves. I don't know. The Rampage has kind of been flying high from the beginning of the year, but
Yeah, but I think they'll
that's
show
not
up for the
true.
playoffs. In my opinion, I think the
True.
Rampage will show up.
they
I
got a
think
good
the
lineup.
Rampage.
I feel like the Rampage will win it.
Rampage in 6.
I agree with those sentiments. I think it's gonna be a 7-game series, but I think the Rampage pull it up.
Well, if it goes 7, I think the Rampage win it for sure.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Even being Wested on Game 7, I think the Rampage take
Well, I
it.
mean, they both have Westline, so I'm not even worried
Yeah,
about that.
that'll be a good battle for sure. But
I really like that series, and I'm really excited to watch it.
Yeah, first round, that's going to be the series to watch besides the Crunch and Comments.
Yep, I agree. So moving on to the Western Pacific, you have the San Jose Barracuda or the Condors. We all agree the Condors are probably going to take that, yeah?
I don't
yeah.
think they'll take the number 1 seed.
That's a big jump. I think the CUDA will keep the 1 spot.
Yeah, I think the CUDA will take it.
All right,
The team out of
so
the
we'll defer and say the CUDA take the top spot. Who you guys got in the 4th spot?
I think that's going to be Eagles, Roadrunners, and Gulls are going to be gone.
That got to be Gold's 4 seed.
The Gulls 4 seed.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, they got a 4-point lead over the Roadrunners right now, and 5 points is a lot to ask.
Out of a 9-game week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not if they go off and lose 7 games again.
Yeah.
I mean, if they lose 7 games again, they just choked it and they deserve it. But I mean, 5
They
points.
called
is
up
just...
all their ECUs already, so I mean, like, what else do they gotta go?
So I'm for entertainment's sake, I'm gonna say the Barracuda versus the Roadrunners in the first round. So let's go with
CUDA
your,
in 4.
CUDA in 5. I'll take CUDA in 5.
Sorry, Sunshine.
Toefoli in 6.
I say CUDA in 6 as well.
Only one guy said we were going to get absolutely rocked out. I appreciate that, boys.
I'm sorry, but unless you guys score a ton of goals this week,
So
our 1 line scores goals. That's something, right? It
Me
counts.
too.
So
They almost got 80 more goals than you, so I don't see you guys taking it. Sorry.
So
oh no, yeah. I mean, I'm not in an argument.
Dude, I have 89 goals. The next guy on my team has 20.
You almost
Learn
have
how to
half the
pass,
entire
King.
goals on my
Jesus.
team. No big deal.
So moving on to the next round, we all agree that the Condors are going to take the 2 seed. 3 seed we say goes to who?
Eagles.
Eagles.
So
I think the Eagles will get them. Yep.
So Condors, Eagles. How you feel?
Sorry.
Condors are gonna
5. Condors and 5.
Yeah, love the
Condors are
Eagles.
too hot,
but
man.
Condors are going to take
Look,
that.
there's always a team like that though that always falls off. They have a really good last week or two, and then they just fall apart in playoffs.
I feel like if the Eagles want to get to the second round, they need the 4 seed.
Yeah, honestly, you'd rather play San Jose than the Condors.
All right. Well, there you have it.
I think Condors win.
There's your possible playoff matchups. Pa. Before we get into you, I'm gonna thank King, Mullet, and John for joining the show. You guys got a minute or two to get in some final words. We'll start with King.
Thanks for having me, boys, and appreciate it. And good luck to everybody, especially Mullet.
Yeah. So thanks,
legend, mate.
Thanks, King, for coming on the show. Mullet, your turn, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for having me again. It's a shout out to King. If you aren't playing that game away, you guys ain't taking the week.
You heard it here first, boys. Good luck to both of you, King and Mullet, on making the playoffs. I really hope one of you make it. Hey, John Kenny, what do you got for us, buddy?
I don't know. See ya.
Yeah.
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 All right.
My man said save my seat for
Hey,
the Cobra Cup final show.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, John, I got one question for you.
Yeah.
Are you washed?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for joining the show.
Alright, I'll catch you later.
So moving on, we're going to get into Pa Diddy, his segment here. Let me pull it up on the screen here. Where are you at, buddy? There it is. So we're gonna go scrub hunting with Pa Diddy. Are you ready,
Ooh,
buddy?
I love scrub hunting.
Are you
baby.
ready?
Woo!
Scrub
I'm
hunting with
ready,
Pa
man.
Diddy. Where you at, buddy? Who you got for me?
Number one scrum hunter this week is Cornet.
Corn neck.
Sorry,
Corn.
John Kennedy, I'm not picking you. I'm picking Corn. You had an opportunity to play the best teams in our division, yet you chose the bottom two in our division. You chose the Thunderbirds and the Wolfpack.
Oh.
And not only that, you go to the Western Central and you go pick the Griffins, the 4th seed.
Yeah. So they lost to them too. They lost to the Griffins 1-0.
Yeah, you went scrub hunting, but you didn't finish the scrub hunting week.
They did beat the Springfield 12-1, and they just barely squeaked it out of Hartford 5-4. And he was a -1 in that game too. Just
And
FYI.
if you are the top line for the Heat, I expect you to play the best teams.
Yeah, he's 15-7-3 on a week with 44 goals, 36 assists. He's a +28. Yeah, he's a -246 in the TG. You know.
Oh yeah, I mean I expect more from a top line to play better teams. I could see maybe one bad game, but to play two, now you're just worried about your points.
Real talk, Corn's a buddy of mine. I hate to see it, but bro, you've been scrub hunting.
It happens, man. It happens to the best of us.
So there you have scrub hunting with Pa Diddy. Corn, you have been on notice. Moving on to In the Box with Mike Naughty. I'm going to call out somebody I probably shouldn't. But Squall. What's up, dude? Squall 227, center for the Chicago Wolves. Where you at? You got 42 pims on the season, bro. You are three pims behind me, which is sad. Just how does he say it? It's sad, bro. Sad. Yeah. He's been good this past couple weeks. To be honest with you, he only took 2 pims this last week. But 42 minutes for any center is not where you need to be. Lay off the R1, bro. And there you have In the Box from Mike Naughty. I know it was short. Sorry, boys, but we're running short on time here. And for the last segment, we are going to talk about Sunshine's hot take. Where you at, boy?
Dude, I'm excited. I'm gonna have to change it up because I think saying the Gulls aren't gonna make it ain't that hot. But a hot take: Providence Bruins miss the playoffs when they lose to Lehigh Valley this week.
Oh,
super hot take. I love you, King Lime, and please prove me wrong, buddy.
To hear it.
Please prove me wrong. I've been wrong a bunch this season.
Holy, that's a hot take.
All right. So there you have it. Pa Diddy, how you feel about that hot take?
I mean, I like it, but I don't know. I don't see.
I don't see it either. I'm gonna disagree with Sunshine, and I think Providence squeaks out and makes it to the 4th seed.
Sunshine's been drinking too much.
Wow. It'd be like that sometimes, man.
Mullet, we love you, bro, but I just don't see it. That's a big hill to climb.
Is it, dude? It's only 2 games. We were down 12 points like 3 weeks ago and came back and we were down 2.
Yeah, final week of the season. Prove me wrong.
I'm gonna try.
All right. So there you have Sunshine's hot take.
Spicy take this week. Spicy.
Providence holds on to the 4th spot in the Eastern Atlantic. Yeah, Paul, you got anything? Last words?
Can you say the titty milk is coming from the Checkers, baby?
Hey, Pa. I want to add something for you, bro.
Yeah.
Toffoli says, how's it feel?
How's it feel? What?
To lose.
Ooh.
I don't know. Ask Toffoli if he can actually show up for the game. He's talking shit about. Hey, Toffoli, show up for the game.
Toffoli.
I mean, I could have put Math out there and said, "Hey, good job, Math beat your line and talk shit." But if you're gonna talk shit, at least show up for the game. King showed up and whooped my ass. I said, "Okay."
There you have it. Sunshine, what you got for me, buddy?
Not much. I do say if you boys are available Monday at 8:30, we should definitely be hosting that Providence and Lehigh Valley game because that'll be a fun one to watch.
As long as I don't have a game, we'll be on.
Bet, Pa. What you got?
What day is that?
Monday.
8:30.
Yeah. I don't have a game.
Yeah,
today.
so King and Mullet, if we are available, we're going to be live streaming your game and doing smack talking while you do it.
Oh,
I'm
you're
in.
absolutely coming on before the game. That's a fact.
I'll be there.
Oh wait,
I'm not
I
playing,
do
so-
got a game that day. My bad. Shit. My bad.
So
what time? What time?
8:30. I play the Wolfpack.
So it'll be
Oof.
me and Sunshine. It's fine.
We do like that sometimes.
Sunshine, be ready to drop those mitts. I'm just saying.
Oh, dude, yeah, we're scrapping. We play at 10:30, dude.
I'm
What do
just
you mean?
saying.
I'm already ready.
Like I got Pims to spare, bro. I haven't even hit my record yet.
Dude, I hit my record in like week 2 this year, man. I'm ready. Rocking an enforcer build. I ain't losing this scrap, bud.
So let's get it. All right. Thanks everybody for joining Eastbound and Shell. It's been wonderful. It's been a really fun show. So we'll tune in next week and tune in Monday for the 8:30 game. But tune in next week to find out the playoff preview. Huh? Yeah. Everybody
It's
excited?
super exciting.
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be fucking amazing. We're gonna have some good guests.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So thanks everybody for joining, and we'll see you next week.
All right. That's it.